What is up, Karatics? Welcome back to the Pop Culture Build series where I do movie car builds, TV show builds, celebrity car builds, and also of certain video game car builds as well, iconic car game featured cars. And this one was highly suggested by you guys. We are doing the Barbie Corvette. So highly suggested. And I honestly, it makes sense. The Coquette D1, which is directly based on the 1956/7 Chevy Corvette. And then the Barbie car used in the movie was a 1957 Corvette. So I mean, it's perfect. The perfect car extra, literally the perfect car to do it with. Now it is worth mentioning that the actual Corvette used in the film wasn't a real Corvette. It was an electric car, to be precise, with a rear bench seat and stuff like that. Obviously, to be tailored more towards the film. But yeah. Anyway, so the Barbie movie was from 2023. Featuring Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. The Coquette D1 costs $1.5 million, available on the Legendary Motorsport website. So I mean, not a crazy ridiculous price. I mean, it's still pricey, but not too terrible. And considering the styling and everything, this car is just definitely worth it. So, all right, let's go ahead and start up the customization. Love this car. Even if you're not doing a special build with it, just this car itself was made so well. Alright, so the armor performance upgrades, that's all personal preference if you want to do it or not. I just always do it in my builds, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Front bumpers. So stock bumper is the one you want to stick with. It's going to be the closest. Rear bumper, you actually want to go down here to the torpedo bumper. Rear bumper, that's going to be the closest to the one from the film. Engine, you want to max out. Well, again, that's all personal preference. Exhaust, the closest is going to be the stock. The one from the film does have the exhaust coming right there out of the bumper area, so you don't want to do any of these. So stock it is there. Headlight covers, same thing, also stock. Grill, you could go with the stock or the Invetero, but to me, I think the stock is a bit closer, so we're going to stick with that. Hood, also same thing. You want to keep stock. You don't want to do any of these options. Lights, you want to leave stock as well. Liveries, no livery. Mirrors, the closest one is also stock. We do have some options that we're going to be changing. We did the rear bumper plate, so I went ahead and did recreate the Barbie plate. So the real car doesn't really have a plate per se. It's more of just like a logo slapped on the back of it and the front. So in reference to that, we're gonna do a Barbie plate. Now for the background, I think this one is the best route. I mean, we could also go with the cola, but I think it just kind of clashes a bit since it's red. So yeah, I think just the standard San Andreas script one is the cleanest. So we'll just stick with that with the Barbie on there. Respray. So for this one, I do have a custom crew hex. So for those of you who are not in my Discord server, we do have a community hex colors sheet in there where the majority of the community, we test all different types of hexes and crew colors, even with sample images on a massive spreadsheet. So in that one of the users, Diabel, he did submit Barbie pink, and we tested it as a movie color reference, and the color is pretty much spot on. So as you can see here, that just, I mean, it's pretty much perfect. Now if you don't want to use well, also I'll leave the this hex down below in the description of this video as well. But let's say you don't want to use a crew hex, you just want something that's somewhat close. Obviously you can go to classic, and you can throw on here, I think the either the salmon pink or the Fister pink is going to be the closest bet, probably the Fister pink. But yeah, it's really in between these two, honestly. You can see here that it's pretty much nailed right here in this crew color. So we're going to do that. Pearlescence, we want to have that black. The car didn't have any pearlescence, so you just want it to be no pearl in there at all. Secondary color is going to be the side panel there. You want to do that in the ice white.
Looks almost as good as you.
Trim color is going to be the interior. The interior did have a lot of pink in there, so we're going to go ahead and obviously you can't do a crew, unfortunately, so we're going to have to stick with either the Fister pink or the salmon pink. I think the Fister pink is probably going to be our best route there, honestly. So Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. The salmon pink is pretty close too.
How many cars you got in this garage?
Like we said, it's somewhere in between. That's a tough choice looking at the pictures here. That's a really, really tough one. I think we'll go with the salmon pink on this one there.
Cosmetics are on point.
Continuing to the roll cage, you want to do stock. Roof, you want to remove the roof. There you have the open top. That just looks amazing. Suspension, you actually want to leave stock. I was thinking lowered, but I think it's a little too low. The car is sitting in its stock right height. 1950s cars, they weren't known for having, fantastic aesthetics. Nice and low and perfect fitment and all that. So, yeah, stock suspension I think is going to be the route right there. A transmission will max out. Trim, so you want to leave this stock because it already has the chrome which you want. So yeah, stock trim. Trunk accessories, you want to leave this stock as well. Didn't have any trunk latches or anything like that, so we'll leave that stock. Turbo will do, why not? Wheels also stock. Unfortunately we can't do the pink line on the edge of the wheel because currently it's actually part of the tire. So yeah, but the stock wheels are the closest. I mean, they're based on the actual car, and the Barbie Corvette had the actual same wheel. So yeah. Windows, you want to leave the stock, and that's all the options there. Oh my god, he just kept it all stock and painted it pink. There was a couple options. I mean, come on, it wasn't that bad. But I mean, I think it's worth, I thought it was worth making this video just to showcase this color, and the build reference, a nice quick little video, and do the plate and all that, and just kind of put this build together. I think was really fun. Man, I'm still debating that trim color.
Life is hard when you can have
It's like the Fister pink. I think it's just too dark. It clashes too much. I think the salmon pink is a nice balance. Yeah. All right. Exit to ground. Take it for a drive. See the color of the man. This guy nailed this color, Diabel. He absolutely nailed it in direct sunlight. I mean, it is spot on. And then in the shade. Wow, man, this is the color. This is the color. Shout out again to Diabel for submitting this one in the hex sheet. This is fantastic. All right, floor it. That plate, dude. I mean, that. I think it's awesome. I mean, that's just so cool. Driving this color with that plate around. That is awesome. So cool to recreate things like this, man. Oh. And then, of course, you have it on an actual good car. The Coquette D1 is, they reuse the same exhaust note from the Coquette Blackfin. Listen to that. Oh, it's just so good. So you're not driving a crappy car either. You're actually driving a really fun, nice car, with this build. So I'd say it's 1000% worth it. So cool. It looks like a little toy. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go ahead. Open all the doors and stuff. Obviously, this car's in the Sports Classics class, so you can't you can't do a wheelie or whatever. But yeah, the D1 is a phenomenal car. So nice. All right, might as well. Let's open all the doors and stuff for fun. Preferences. All nice. Oof! I forgot the valve covers are linked to that. That is awesome. Coquette in the same color. There's the interior with even the carpeting and everything is the pink. That is so sick. The only thing is that the actual Barbie car did have the steering wheel in the primary color, so this one unfortunately doesn't have that link to it. But the rest of it is. Oh, and I forgot the carpet in the trunk too. That's awesome. What a cool little car, man. This was, I mean, as simple as it was. I think it was a fun one to put together with the color and the plate and everything. Love it, love it, love it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments and what pop culture build you guys want to see me do next. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.